Dude!
Yes.
I think your guitar's out of tune.
I think it is, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Fainer here with Yooper Product Reviews, and that's Pease.
I'm Pease, what's up?
So today, we're going to show you some tuners. And right now, we're going to review the Snark. That's this one and this one. Yes, there are two different versions. There's actually a third, but we don't have it with us right now.
Get it to focus here, maybe like something like that. There
And
we go.
we're going to compare it side by side with this little Korg guy here. Nothing against the company, but, you know, we're just kind of...
It's just not very good.
Yeah. So putting a Corvette up against the Cobalt SS.
So what's the difference between the two?
So, check it out. The blue one, let's start with that one. That one is your standard tuner that clips on here. It picks up the vibrational frequency and whatever. But
It's for guitar only.
For guitar only. This one is an all-instrument tuner because there's a little switch on this side that, if the camera can pick it up, it says mic vibe.
Hold on, let's get that to focus.
Um,
There we go. Okay.
Which stands for microphone or vibration. So if you have it clicked on, which it will always usually be clicked on, vibration, it's only going to pick up the vibration of your guitar, no one else's. I'm sure any guitar player who watches this video who plays live and only has a tuner with, you know, the microphone capability, it is agony trying to get everyone to shut the fuck up so you can tune your guitar. Okay, because like somebody's always got to hit like some note and throw it off. So this is a really nice little personal tuner. You can do it quietly. I've tuned my guitar hundreds of times while talking to an audience. You just sit there and tune her up. So and that's why obviously we were trying to play a little Kumbaya earlier.
So
I think the B's out a little bit.
What makes these two better? Could you explain what the difference is between these two here?
That is a great question, Mr. Pease. So the difference between this type, this brand, Snark, and this one, which actually mimics the style of a lot of other tuners that tune based on vibrational frequency and not audible, is that this one right here, the Korg, it doesn't, the parameter by which it can detect the note, meaning like if you're too high or too low, is very, very small. And what I mean by that is, let's say between A and A flat, the little arrow only has 3 spots to go. You're too high, you're too low, or yeah, you're just right. Or the Snark is really nice because it has a very wide parameter. So if your note is in between A and A flat, these little arrows will start like shifting nice and smooth all over the place, and as you tune, they just go right with your tuning. So,
bigger is always better.
So yeah, exactly.
Even when you're talking parameters.
So we're gonna show you exactly how this works. So first things first, you press this little button right here on the front, and she turns on. And actually, let's do a little fun test. Watch this. I'm gonna put this on my throat, and I'm gonna hum a note.
That's almost a perfect C.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, I'm that good.
You are that good.
So let's get this guy hooked up onto the neck. So you put her right there, and go around here. So I'm gonna play the low E. And see how it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now watch. I'm gonna purposely detune the string. See how those arrows follow it? Perfectly. It makes it really, really easy, and it's extremely practical. It's picking up my voice through the strings, so pardon that. It makes it really, really practical for a live setting because it's so quick and so accurate. These are my favorite tuners by far. So anyways, I'm going to...
Here, let's compare it to this one too, because you can see how the difference is between a quality tuner.
So let's... how do you get this thing to turn sideways?
It doesn't.
Oh, well that's super convenient.
That's all you get right there.
So anyways, so like I was talking about before, how wide the parameter is for the note to shift.
A good shot on that. There you go.
HD. So watch this. And it's pretty good at keeping it. But as soon as you kind of start going all over the place, see, it has a hard time readjusting. See, it's at an F. I'm clearly not on an F. I'm on an E.
Yeah.
So see, it's kind of...
This one struggles.
It struggles a little bit. And the Snark like we said before, is extremely accurate. It's a great buy compared to some of these, and it's really funny because I've seen some of these tuners, and I know I love the brand. Fender has one. It's a little bit better than this, but not nearly as good as the Snark, in my opinion. But they can go for actually about the same price as the Snark. So you can pick these up at music store for about 20 to 25 bucks. I believe this one costs 20 and this one costs 25.
So, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
$25, not pounds, just in case anybody's wondering. UP's not in Ireland or anything. Kuwait.
It's closer to Finland.
Yes. So, another feature that is on the red one, like we were talking about. So this is like the model up, if you will. On the side, it has the little button that says mic and vibe. So right now it's on vibrate. If you click it down to mic, it picks up the audible sound as instead of the vibration of the guitar. So I'll show you right now.
Which is how you're able to do other instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
See? So it's picking up my voice. If it was on vibrate, it would not pick that up. So,
right.
This one's pretty cool. I mean, it was a little bit extra, and as far as the microphone practicality goes, I think I've noticed a little bit if you're in a very quiet place, the microphone I feel like is a little bit more accurate. That's just me. Some people may disagree. Whatever. Leave it in the comment section. Just don't be too mean. But yeah, the other thing that is really great about the Snarks, if anybody knows anything about guitars and intonation and things like that, this is your pitch calibration. These little down up arrows on the back. Now what that does is, let's say you wanted to play, I don't know, If I Had $1 Million by the Bare Naked Ladies. Well, that is on capo 2. We're just going to get her in tune really quick here. And you can see how freaking quick this thing is. She's holding out on me. By the way, we brought it out of tune on purpose earlier. Looks like we went too far.
You don't normally play your guitar that out of tune?
Sometimes. If I'm at Bible school. Okay, I'd say you're probably pretty good.
We're good.
So, let's say you want to go to capo 2. Well, believe it or not, you just messed with the pitch of the guitar. It's very subtle. I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. Some people even have that problem with their guitar. They say, when I put the capo on the 3rd fret to play this one song, it just doesn't sound in tune anymore, but the tuner says it's in tune. Well, the fact of the matter is, it's not taking into account the fact that you just technically shortened the neck.
Right.
So, what this does is on the back, you hit the up arrow twice, down arrow twice, and see those little flat symbols on the bottom there? Maybe I can make them kind of flash a little bit. See them going across the bottom?
Got it.
So we do 2 of them, 2 presses, because we're on the 2nd fret, and then retune. See how this one was too high? Too low. And you're in business.
All right.
And then, once you get all that squared away, you can just go ahead and play it. Oh yeah. These tuners work great, man.
That sounds way better. All right.
Oh, one more thing.
Let's play them out.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Oh, okay.
One more thing. Cons. Because we got to go over it.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
The one thing about them is that there are these. Let me see this one just for comparison here. See that little bottom foot right there? And notice on the red one it's missing. Well, this red one is mine. This blue one is P's. I've had this one for about 2 years. These rubber feet have a tendency to just pretty much fall off. And Yeah, so I've noticed it kind of messes with it, but not enough to where I'm going, oh man, it's so broken and just throw it in the trash. It's not a make or break. Let's see where my list goes. Oh yeah. Also, the other thing too that is on these is that there's an actual metronome setting. Now, at first, that's kind of like, oh, hey, that's pretty awesome because it's just got this tap, tap, tap. Well, it's not a tap, tap, tap. It's a visual metronome, and I'll show you what I mean. So, see that little heartbeat right there? If anybody's ever used a keyboard, you tap it to see, and it goes with whatever tap beat that you're going for.
Right.
Now, the only thing that's flashing for the metronome is that little heart. So, unless you're...
How are you supposed to watch that?
Exactly. So, as far as the practicality of that goes, I've never used it. But other than that, I mean, that's just like, you know, complaining about the cup holder in a fucking truck. So, whatever. These things are great. I highly recommend them for all guitar players. So, I'm Fainer.
And I'm Peas.
And this is Peas, and I guess we're going to play you out.
Play them out.